The sports world has lost a controversial figure. Victor Conte, the mastermind behind the infamous BALCO steroids scandal, has died at the age of 75. His legacy? A dark chapter in sports history, forever stained by allegations of widespread doping and the shattering of athletic ideals. But was he a villain, or a product of a system already riddled with corruption? Conte was the founder of the Bay Area Laboratory Cooperative, BALCO, which became synonymous with undetectable performance-enhancing drugs. His operation ensnared some of the biggest names in sports, including baseball legends Barry Bonds and Jason Giambi, and Olympic track champion Marion Jones. The fallout from the federal investigation into BALCO led to convictions for Jones, cyclist Tammy Thomas, former NFL player Dana Stubblefield, and a host of coaches, distributors, and even a lawyer. Conte himself served for months in federal prison for dealing steroids. He wasn't shy about discussing his former clients, even publicly stating that he witnessed Marion Jones injecting human growth hormones. But here's where it gets controversial: he always stopped short of directly implicating Barry Bonds, the San Francisco Giants home run king. This ambiguity fueled years of speculation and debate about Bonds' alleged steroid use. The BALCO scandal triggered a massive wave of scrutiny across professional sports. Major League Baseball, reeling from the accusations, commissioned the Mitchell Report in 2006, led by former Senate Majority Leader George Mitchell, to investigate the pervasive use of steroids. The Mitchell Report painted a damning picture, alleging that Conte sold steroids known as the Cream and the Clear and advised dozens of elite athletes, including Jason Giambi, on their use. The report concluded that the illegal use of performance-enhancing substances poses a serious threat to the integrity of the game, unfairly disadvantaging clean athletes and casting doubt on the validity of baseball records. And this is the part most people miss. Mitchell argued that the blame wasn't solely on the players. He asserted that everyone involved in baseball over the previous 2 decades, commissioners, club officials, the Players Association, shared responsibility for the steroids era. The investigation into BALCO actually began in a rather mundane way, a tax agent sifting through the company's trash. Conte eventually pleaded guilty to 2 of the 42 charges against him. Interestingly, over half of the 11 people convicted in connection to the scandal were found guilty of lying to grand jurors, federal investigators, or the court. Barry Bonds' personal trainer, Greg Anderson, pleaded guilty to steroid distribution charges related to his BALCO connections and served time in prison and home confinement. Bonds himself was charged with lying to a grand jury about receiving performance-enhancing drugs. While he went to trial in 2011, prosecutors ultimately dropped the case after the government decided not to appeal an overturned obstruction of justice conviction. Bonds, a 7-time National League MVP and 14-time All-Star, retired after the 2007 season with a record-breaking 762 home runs, surpassing Hank Aaron's previous record. He has consistently denied knowingly using performance-enhancing drugs, but his connection to BALCO has haunted his legacy and prevented his election to the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's a stark reminder of how scandal can overshadow even the most extraordinary athletic achievements. After serving his prison sentence, Conte defiantly re-entered the supplements business in 2007, resurrecting his company, Scientific Nutrition for Advanced Conditioning, SNAC, system, in the same building that once housed BALCO. He maintained that he was simply leveling the playing field in a world where cheating was already rampant. But was it really just about leveling the playing field? Dr. Gary Wadler, a former member of the World Anti-Doping Agency, compared Conte's actions to pushing cocaine or heroin, emphasizing that it was illegal drug trafficking, not philanthropy. Conte, in a 2010 interview, offered a provocative counterpoint: yes, athletes cheat to win, but the government agents and prosecutors cheat to win, too. He even questioned whether the results in such legal cases justified the immense effort and resources expended. This raises a crucial question: did the pursuit of justice in the BALCO case go too far? Victor Conte's death closes a chapter on one of the most controversial figures in sports history. Was he a villain who corrupted the integrity of sports, or a symptom of a larger problem? Did he deserve the full weight of the law, or was he unfairly targeted? And perhaps most importantly, what lessons can be learned from the BALCO scandal to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.